Hello! We just got done with a Danganronpa tier list. That was interesting. And now I'm tweeting out that we're doing Medieval Dynasty, because that's what chat decided they wanted to do. Which is rad, because I like that. Let's see. Kings. Let's see what happens if I search Kings. It's some dude eating. Yeah, that works. That's a good GIF. I just need a good GIF. Takes up more room on your Twitter feed, so you're more likely to see it. I haven't seen you in 15 seconds. I know, right? If there are other tier lists you want me to do, let me know, and I will do them. But for now, we're doing Medieval Dynasty. I need to go check and see how the analytics did on PC Simulator. So I did get this game, well, I bought it off of my own nexus.gg/RevScarecrow store. You can get that there. I get a cut of it if you buy it through that affiliate link. I am legitimately enjoying this game. Insurgency is my new chill game. PC Builder Simulator is just a game. I don't know how to feel about it. Either if you watch the first 5 seconds of it and you go, that's great, I enjoy this concept, you will absolutely fucking love it. But especially if you think the theme song for it is good. Which game do I get 816 for? Yeah, that's one nice thing about Nexus is they do straight up tell you how much of a cut I get, which is cool. Probably not buying any more Warhammer figurines for a bit. What with the looking for a new apartment and getting a new car, new used car, probably not new car. What does that symbol in the bottom left mean? I've not seen that. Is that stinkometer? Like, what is that symbol? Let's talk about using human feces as a fertilizer. Let's not. All right, so we need to probably... So we've got 2 houses. We've got the resource log cutting place. We can have log cutters. We have the resource barn. We have this place over here, which I forget what it is. What is this? This is a house. Okay. There's no, like, signage, so I don't know what anything is. So we got house. What is this building? Is this, like, meat? Food. Food goes in here. Okay, cool. Alright. I have a quest, apparently. Is there one where I can, I think I'm gonna pick this one. Hunter knowledge. Steady hand. Arrows and bolts have less... I mean, I can't make them yet. You need to bathe to remove it. I probably haven't bathed in like a year, so that's fair. Survival knowledge. Survival knowledge. Let's go with... Let's go with insensitive. That sounds good. Alright, so that probably means that I need to build a wash tub. Planks. Okay? Cool. We'll make a wash tub, and then we can bathe, I guess. We need to, like, get people to live here. We can get, like, up to 1 person to live here right now. And then we'll be like the dedicated hunter and they'll chop down trees, I guess. I mean, like, no one can smell me. No one lives near me. So there's a convenience in that no one knows me, so no one knows how bad I smell. We are pretty, like, overweight at this point, so we're gonna have to run back with just one log. That's fine. What about foxes? Oh, God. Let's not start on foxes again. Hygiene would give you a significant advantage in this era. Yeah. Western civilizations didn't really get the correlation of bathing and not dying for a while. Not for quite a while. Where's Dognarampa? I believe I changed the Twitter or the thing. I did Dognarampa for a bit, and then I finished doing my thing on it, so we switched games. Bathing was viewed as evil at one point. Yeah, and then there was another point where I believe it was, I want to say it was some group in Mexico that had a belief that, like, bathing was like a holy virtue of some sort. And so, like, the king would bathe like 2 or 3 times a day. Something like that. Like, it was a super big deal that they'd, like, take baths. So that was good on them for figuring out that one. It's probably, I mean, like, you know, I don't know. The water keeps getting shut off here because just, I don't know. It does, because Grover apartment. And it makes you realize, like, how important, like, just running water is to a basic, like, survival. I'm thinking about the basics of survival living in my apartment. There might be some signs that it's not the best apartment complex. Anyway. Is my water still screaming? No. Luckily, it doesn't do that anymore, so that's good. It's like the average human needs to have like 2 gallons of water per day to survive for like cleaning and a bunch of other things. Just doing stuff. Being a human. You need like 2 gallons of water, something like that. Or is it 3? I don't remember. Anyway, it's a decent amount. And you think, oh, yeah, we don't really need that much for cleaning. But it's like, you gotta wash your hands. You gotta take a shower every now and then. It's probably like, back in the day, it's kind of a bitch to get water, you know? Like, you had wells, sure. But like, you know, you also had cholera. Like, they probably are like, man, that seems like a total waste of time. Like, to get clean water. It's kind of a bitch to get some clean water going. So I guess we won't. You mix water with alcohol. Yeah, I remember alcohol being like, reading something about alcohol being like the preferred drink. Yeah, because it was, you know, high enough in alcohol content that you wouldn't die from it. Like, it was clean. That's how you make a plank. This little, like, turny, twisty motion. That's making planks. God, he just needs to get in there with, like, some sort of cleaning, you know? It's, like, gross what he's doing with his nails, man. Alright, so we got 8 planks now, and we got several logs, so we're just gonna put all the logs in there until I need them. I'm gonna make a communal bath center. Other furniture wash tub. I'm gonna put it on the other side of my no? Okay. We'll put it right here then. Alright. Take a bath. Yeah, this is you drink it too? Oh, he was probably washing it on his face. Okay. That's fair then. Just like get all my dirt off onto it and then just drink it. I need to get another rabbit cage going. Then I think I'm going back to town and I'm going to try and find Blanca. I don't know where she's gone. I don't know as if there's a way of knowing that information. I don't have any sticks. I'll find some out here. It'll be fine. Soup. Don't say soup about water that I just like. My guy's complaining about how dirty he is, right? And it's like, tasty broth. Dirt tea. I like feeling my insides crumble. I think I can only have one of these right now because I'm not an expert enough trapper to have, like, more than one. I'm gonna just confirm that real quick. Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna check Dincia first, but I've got a quest in, I need to build a hunting lodge. Right, that's a thing we gotta do today. The problem is that, like, in order to build a hunting lodge, we need a lot of wood. In order to get a lot of wood, I have to cut down a lot of trees. And it's kind of a bitch to cut down a lot of trees. So, that means that I've gotta just bring someone in, and they will be the log cutter along with me. But then, how am I dealing with food? It's kind of, I need both at the same time, but I can't afford to have either. So, I don't know what the correct answer there is. Medieval bad soup. Geotrack Blanca. I don't think I can, considering I think I'm wearing a potato sack. I don't have the best of technology available to me right now. This is like Hatchet, if anyone remembers that book series from like the 90s, 2000s. Does anyone? It's like Banished, but you're a worker. Right, yeah, but when you die, if you have a child, then they take on afterwards. You can go into the management tab and see where Blanca is. Really? Because she's not part of my village anymore. She left. See? She's gone. I have a population of 1. It's me. She left town. She bounced. I don't think she's dead. I think she just left. I mean, solid. Solid work, everyone. Can you imagine if I had missed that shot so bad that I hit this asshole over here? Okay. Excuse me, let me just go ahead and pick this up and then just like... God, they're so fucking fast. But they only run for like a minute and then you just go BAM! Right up the ass. I'm going to have to kill him now. Nope. There we go. I'm pretty sure if she leaves the town, she leaves the town. Well, there's a version, so there's an alternate version of the ending of Hatchet where he doesn't get saved. Spoilers for an old-ass book. And he has to survive the winter. It's pretty good. I think the guy who wrote it was named Gary Paulson. He was one of my favorite writers for a little while I was a kid, doing like young adult fiction. He had was it the White Wolf Chronicles, which was like his attempt at doing the Hunger Games before it was a thing. It was like kids fighting a fascist government sort of thing. There's one where it was like he had to, I don't know. There was a video game and they got stuck in the video game and it was real. Weird. White Wolf is Eric of Millenborn. Okay, yeah, it's a different one then. I'm gonna see if Blanc is just chilling next to the fire here. Sort of like Sword Art Online, but not shit. Like, they just, like, team killed each other at the beginning because they're like, haha, it's fun. But then they realized they were running low on lives, and it was like, oh no, we have to care about dying now. It's like a whole thing. I remember it being vaguely good. Are you Blanca? No. Like, it's gonna be a bummer if, like, I can't find my not girlfriend. Maybe she's in one of these houses. What are you doing, and whom are you? Matilda, okay? These guys doing a hard day's work sitting outside of a not lit fire. Everyone's just like, someone should light this. And then no one does. But they all agree that someone should, but they don't want to do it because that would involve work and they just don't want to. Alright, well, I don't see her anywhere. Wasn't there a quest in this town for a minute? And then there stopped being one? I'm gonna go back to Gustova. I'm also getting hungry, which means that I should probably cook some food. Or find some mushrooms. So I'm just going to kind of keep an eye out for mushrooms on my straight east shot from here. If I just head straight east from here, then I should be good. No, she left because she was upset because she was starving and cold. I explained this whole premise to Tilda and she was like, wow, what a great first date. And I'm like, I'm doing my best. You're right. But yes. How is that not a kill shot? We're all just freaking the fuck out now, aren't we? Can I have this spear? Thanks. Okay. Good. My little town is like right around here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that up. Because I'm definitely like hungry. There's a fox here. I think as long as I go wide, it shouldn't attack me. They are weirdly aggressive. A majority of my health has been lost to foxes and jumping off of things. I don't think I've lost any health to anything else, actually, off the top of my head. This is a pretty game. It really is. The deers are hardcore. They really don't, like... They just don't give a shit. Is really what it comes down to. I should probably put up fences. I had a quest where I just ran around and told everyone about wolves coming. And then made my own town. And didn't do anything to... It's just, you know, medieval. It's not really set in a country. The names make me think kind of Germanic of some sort. Like, what are these names? But maybe like English? I don't know, just, you know, medieval. Deers have Lyme disease, best to avoid them. Well, you know, I need to eat, and they are food, so. Do I recommend using a flamethrower to hunt deer? Well, you know, you wouldn't have to deal with Lyme disease, though the chances of setting the entire forest on fire and gender reveal partying the whole situation, pretty high. So I wouldn't recommend that. It's, what is the term? Authentic, I think is the term. It's not realistic, it's authentic. It's something similar to reality, but not really. It's like kind of like, what were medieval times like? Like, I don't know if they did any like studying to figure this out. They just sort of like, oh yeah, I remember from that book I read about knights as a kid. Oh hey, it's one of my spears. It's that. It's like, it's not real reality, but it's something like, you know, it makes you feel like it's real, you know? But not really. It's weirdly idolized. Sounds right. Vaguely Central European. Yes. It reminds me a lot of Daggerfall and Shopkeep for some reason. I think it's like the wandering mechanic, where I'm just like wandering around from town to town. Reminds me a lot, and just like good music that's a little bit derpy. Reminds me a bit of Daggerfall. Are you sure that's one of your spears and not a warning from someone? No, I just kind of throw spears around. It's probably one of the reasons that Blanca left. I'm also probably going to tear down my old house while I'm here. I don't know if I can get any supplies off of it, but I built it entirely out of wood, which is pretty intense. Like, I didn't realize how expensive that was, but I was living right next to a forest, so it wasn't like a huge deal, but I clear-cut the forest near my place. I mean, like, we're walking through a forest now, and there's just nothing here. I might wait until the next day, because the next day will be a new season, and there might be new quests. Is that like a thing hanging from the tree, or is it, no, it's just a branch. Okay. Thought there was gonna be like some sort of weird thing. Like a Blair Witch Project. I was gonna say Bewitched. Bewitched is very different. Bewitched is a different thing entirely. It's a show about a guy who, I guess, loved his wife? Does anyone remember Bewitched? The I want to say 60s television show? It's like somewhere in that time era. Where it's like, it's in color, but like, it's still like kind of okay to hate your wife in it. But he kind of likes his wife. But she's a witch, but like, so her witch powers are based on the fact that she wiggles her nose. And then stuff happens. They did a remake in 2000, and it had Will Ferrell, I think, as the love interest, which was just a swing in the dark. It was a show. It basically devolved down to like, I hate my mother-in-law. Because the mother-in-law actually was evil. It was Will Ferrell, right? I'm not misremembering that. Let's see if Blanca still lives here. Blanca, do you live still? Okay. 2 girls. We got Norberta and Ludwika. And Sobjor. I'm not getting laid anytime soon, am I? Yeah, I think Blanca is gone. That's a problem. Because I was flirting her up a storm. Blanca was the romantic love interest of sorts, but, you know, it didn't work out. What if I just tell... I don't know, which one's prettier? They look pretty much the same. Do you like hat or no hat? She's got a fur. That's kind of nice. Aren't all NPCs temporary, really? Yeah, I mean, kind of. No hat looks richer. I agree. Let's get that money. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. You kidding me? I hate the cold. That actually solid point. Hey, do you have a minute? Hey. Okay. Okay. Well, goodbye then. Kind of forgot that it was snowing, which is pretty fucking obvious. Whoops. Kind of bummed that Blanca's dead. Just keep saying the same lines that she likes repetitively. Yeah, basically. It's gonna be real hard to, like, expand the village. Like, I kind of figure if I can, like, get maybe, like, 2 or 3 families to live there, we got a shot at this, but until then, it's gonna be, kind of rough. Anything else in the chest? Rot. We can leave that there to rot. Sleep. Alright. Traveling merchant passes by. He tells you of his wares and farewell ladens he saw. I think that's a typo. He said he could teach you a few tricks to get better deals for a price, of course. Restrictions. I could use some advice. I think it cost me, is it 85 of my 200, or do I only have 85 and he wants 200? Or I could decline. Minus 200 coins, but I don't have enough coins for that, so I guess I decline politely. You don't need a lesson right now. Well, I'm broke is more the issue. Pay taxes. Wait. What the fuck? Okay. Taxes are paid in coin. Every spring, you'll pay taxes to the Castellan in the central village of Gastova. Taxes are charged for buildings and fields. If you don't pay your tax for the year, then the debt will increase with interest. Your following year, you'll have to pay back both debt and the new current tax. The current tax will be the debt. It is visible in the management tab each subsequent year. Okay, yeah. So if you let your debt go up too much, then they just kick you out of the valley because you're an asshole. Let's go ahead and just take these. Oh, can I take these coins out? I have more coins now. Alright, I guess we'll head back to town. Time for taxes, I guess. This game, every season is pretty. I could probably take off my, like, winter clothes. Tax evasion is a mechanic in this game, it turns out. I like walking on this fence line. It doesn't look like it's walkable, but it's pretty neat. Aren't those stolen coins? I don't really understand how you can discern the difference. Like, again, that's kind of a feature of money, is where it came from is completely obscured. Like, the reason that trading as an economy is difficult is because maybe the person who sells food or sells medicine does not like the thing that you sell, but you absolutely need food and medicine. How do you get it? How can you trade for it when you need those things? But money, I can sell art to someone and then buy groceries, you know? I can stream video games and then pay rent. You know? I guess serfdom doesn't exist here. I mean, like, if I have people who live in my town, they pay me taxes that I pay to them. I'm just gonna run. I was trying not to run because it, like, drains my energy so fast, but I could just, like, run, then as soon as I run out of energy, just walk for a while. That way we can actually make some fucking speed. Okay, and then we walk for a bit. Yes, yes, this method is good. There we go. Getting somewhere. Chat is less spicy tonight. Last time chat was incredibly spicy and really wanted to talk about furries and such. Where is she? Who was I talking to? Who is No Hat? What was her name? She had a fur, but I mean, she's not gonna during, like, spring. Like, who wears a fur during the spring? It's out of fashion. Olga Strong! How you doing, Olga? How's it going? Not you. Like, I can just walk into someone's house and it's not a thing. Was it Dagmira? No. Namir? Is it you? With the Princess Leia curls? You? Filberta? Ungast. I have to pay you. Do you have a minute? Goodbye. How do I... Wait, I need to pay taxes. Yeah. Who am I? This guy? Her? Not even to go there. Who, I feel like it's glitched out. It's telling me that he's there, but he's not. He's somewhere else entirely. Who are you? Okay. The girl are at the house in the east. Alright. Missed. Old school parkour. Boom. Wonder if I can kill, like, other people's animals. Like, who's gonna stop me? Oh. I lost reputation for that. Well. I got to eat today. Journal. The ducks are now just like, the geese are just running now. I think I had the wrong quests picked up. Alright. Hey, do you have a minute? Show me your wares. And then I can sell you this meat that I just stole. And some leather. And some fur. And some stick. And my shoes? Cool. I don't know how to pay him. Is it because I don't have enough money? He's the paper thing. Oh, right. Six coins short. I'll go find like 6 sticks out in the field and sell them to him and then pay my taxes. God, taxes are fucking expensive. And what do they do for me? Do they pave the roads? Do they fucking feed the family? My family that doesn't exist? No. They don't do shit for me. Fuck the tax man. You don't get mauled by bandits. Yeah, but maybe there just aren't any. Is that on them? Because I got soup. I got soup for telling them that fucking wolves were coming. Hey, show me your wares. I'm selling you sticks again. He has a weird value for sticks. Alright. Hey, do you have a minute? Actually, never mind. Can you move a little bit? Here you go. And then he scoots over one seat and's like, okay. Alright. What do you look like? You're alright. Hey, do you have a minute? How's the job? -5, okay. Hey, do you have a minute? I'm married. Okay, well, then never mind. Lead with that. You're old. No one is in here. I'm the bandit? I guess I am the local bandit. Why do I pay taxes if I'm a bandit? Isn't that the whole point of being an outlaw is you don't play by the rules and you don't do the law thing? Like, isn't that entirely the point? Is that a torch or is that arrows? Oh, it's a torch. Never mind, I don't care. If it was arrows, I was going to try and sneak that shit. Who are you? No. Princess Leia buns. Have I talked to you? Did I just get done talking to you? Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. It's quite warm. Yes, it is. Hey, do you have a minute? Just got back from working the fields. Yeah. Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been? Hey, do you have a minute? Okay. Why are you married? I was going so well with my, like, passive flirting technique. He's probably married. Like, let's be real, he was kind of hot. And we actually do need to find someone that we can, like, have a dynasty with. And we're a dude, so, you know. Guzmurda, alright? Hey. Do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. Yes. Hey, do you have a minute? How's the job? Nope. I'm sorry, I don't know you well enough yet. Okay. I have to, like, convince them to like me enough to move, right? What if I convince that woman that I just was speaking to move to my town? That means her and her husband move, right? Then we could break into their house here and steal their shit, right? I just need to find that random woman who liked me. Are you T-posing here on this rock? Hell yeah, kid. Keep it up. Godzilla? I think Godzilla is the new target of our affection. Hey. Dag Murda. Oh, you don't like me. Never mind. Who works here? Hey, do you have a minute? How's the job? Hey, do you have a minute? Goodbye. Alright, that didn't go well. No one likes to talk about their job, which is fair. Hey. Do you have a minute? Just got back from working the field. Okay, never mind then. God, these people. Hostile as fuck. I just want people to live in my bandit town. Filled with bandits. And by, like, there's 100% chance that you are a bandit if you live in my town. I'm the only resident right now. But it's true. I'm the mayor and the village idiot. Hey. Do you have a minute? Just got into hunting. Do you have any tips? No. How have you been? Hey, do you have a minute? Okay. Here she is. Vilberta. Hey, do you have a minute? How did I get what's her name to move? How did I even do that? Go across the river and see if I can find someone who's, like, not a total bitch. Stop simping. Listen. It's called flirting. It's different. And I'll have you know I'm very bad at it. My wife said something once, and she said, everyone has a flirting style, right? That no one's actually bad at flirting necessarily, just everyone has a different way that they flirt. Which I think is a nice way of saying that I'm bad at flirting. I'm not entirely sure. But she found me endearing, which is really the only important bit there. Let's see if anyone here wants to talk. Hello. Do you have a minute? Mom told me not to talk to strangers. Oh, okay. If we're in that situation, never mind. Ida. Hey, do you have a minute? How you been? Hey, do you have a minute? Been working the fields. Hey, do you have a minute? You're beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm married. That makes sense. You have a daughter. Goodbye. Dude, she's old. Listen, we're hitting the bottom of the barrel on this situation. We gotta like have kids. I'm like 20. I'm getting old, you know? I need to settle down. Have 2.5 children. Blanca! This is a different Blanca, but I'm gonna pretend like it's not. Hey, do you have a minute? How you been? Hey, do you have a minute? Hey, do you have a minute? Okay, well, she lives here now. Wigbert. Holy shit, that's a name. Hey, do you have a minute? My mom says not to talk to strangers. Well, little boy. Your mom's not here. Unless if this is her. Hello. Hey, do you have a minute? I recently got into hunting. You have any tips? I'm creating a new settlement. Okay. Nice weather we're having. Hey, do you have a minute? How have you been lately? Moving to my town. Great, see you there. Cool. Easy. Just asked her how her day was going, and then I was like, do you want to live in my town? And she was like, yes. That was it. That's all it took. All right, management. Housing. Small, simple house, and it's the one farther away from the river. Assigned tenant, her. And then... You are a lumberjack now, and that's okay. You work all night and you work all day. Chop down trees. Yada, yada, yada. Sad that Godzilla rejected me. Listen, there's still a possibility that Godzilla will be okay with us. We need to get some food, though, because... Girl, did I build that resource storage? Yes, I haven't built the Hunter's Lodge yet. I need to probably build that. I think that's probably... Food is probably more important than wood. No, I'm going to tear down my old house, I think. No, I might need it. In which case, there's no point in me walking over here. Okay. You need both of them. I think I need food first, then shelter. We already have 2 houses. One for me, one for the other person that lives in my town. So, that's a lot. We have no food incoming. We need to get some food going. If we can have food being reliable, then we'll be good. I'm gonna go kill like 5 deer and then put the food in there. You can also have 2 people per house. Do they have to like each other? Maybe I can poach someone from that nearby town. Is that a deer? What is that? Do you see that shit? What is that? I think that might be a deer, in which case I need a spear. Do I have any? No. I'm gonna sneak up on that deer. I need to kill a boar at some point, too. Just trying to keep my eye on that deer. Keeping an eye on it. I'm becoming suspiciously aware that it might be a rock. I believe it's a rock. I believe I misidentified a rock as a deer. This seems classic. Can you plant crops? Yes, but they take forever to get together. I don't know how to have anyone work on it. And also I have no money. Okay. I got enough spears now. I'm gonna probably hunt on the way to... Let's see how she's doing. Has she moved in yet? Her mood has actually improved slightly. That's good. She's working. She's got job and purpose. I mean, it's a pretty serious situation because she lives in my town, which population is me and her. And I'm probably just going to keep trying to flirt with her until she decides to leave. So there's that unfortunate truth that she's going to have to get aware of pretty fast, because that's just sort of how my town works, that if you live here, I am going to flirt with you until it's untenable to live here anymore. Let's go check and see if I've got any food in the... Can you name the town? I think it's like a collection of houses at this point, so... Probably not. Maybe we can get a hunting lodge going. It should be easier to get people to move here now. We have less wood that we need. Log. She's semi-decent at it. Building. Survival. Hunting lodge. The sooner we get this together, the sooner we can have someone just hunting. And that would be good. Didn't we just get a new Call of Duty? Yeah, we did, but like, you know, it's been a year, so we need another one. And this time, Ronald Reagan. And we have a good reason for things, I guess. It's, standard Call of Duty. Wait. Oh. Is that the right sound effect? That sounds like someone doing an impersonation of a fox who's never heard one before. Oh, yeah, you can be gender neutral in a fictional Reagan-era war effort. So there's that equality for you. Guess what the fox says? Why'd you make me think of that? I've had years to not think of that, and now I'm thinking of it. Like, God, that was such a thing. Remember when YouTube videos could just be, like, the most annoying fucking song possible? And we rolled with it for no reason. Fucking hate that. I need rocks. I'm gonna see how she's doing. See if she hates me yet. Uh, 54%. It has not gone down. Sure. Survival sense. That sounds good. I'm gonna cut down so many trees that I can't walk anymore. I'll put all these morels and stuff that I'm finding. Like, I'm just foraging for all sorts of mushrooms. Got all sorts of shit going on. Once I start getting overloaded, then I'll walk back. God damn. Annoying orange. Jesus Christ. We're gonna talk about fucking Fred next. Early YouTube stuff. We're talking like my day at the zoo early YouTube shit. Remember the Fred movies where John Cena was like canonically his dad for some reason? The Fred Annoying Orange crossover. Did that exist? It's hard for me to believe that, like, oh, she's starving. That's not good. Well, I'll do a drive-by building here. Had a crossover with iCarly. Yo, what? Caramel Danson. Yes. That's still a thing. iCarly had a crossover with Michelle Obama. That was one of those, like, this show is popular, and we need you to go on it so we can secure the youth vote. And then she was like, okay. And then she did it. And it's like, hello, it's me, Michelle Obama. And then they're like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Michelle Obama. And she was like, yep, that's me. Michelle Obama. And that was the show, probably. That was the episode, wasn't it? Like, they didn't, like, do a thing where, like, I don't know, she was a major, like, character or anything. She just sort of... It was probably something like that, right? She's not hungry anymore. That's good. She'll have to eat mushrooms for a while. Until I can get this Hunter's Lodge put together. What? Okay. I'm gonna regret asking this. Because I know I actually don't give a shit, but I just want to, like, have a conversation with chat because that's part of what streaming is. What is, what is D-Still? And what is Super Hell? And why is it gay? Like, I feel like I've got all of the pieces I need to have to understand this, but not quite complete. It's a supernatural thing? Ah, okay. It's a ship. Okay. Rev, no. I don't know what I'm asking. Castell and Dean. And one of them ended up being gay and then went to super hell? Is that the premise of what it is? The fuck kind of drugs you on today? Like, the good shit, man. Fucking Zyrtec. Like, one single pill of Zyrtec. Like a maniac. Just taking the real hardcore shit. Not even prescribed, I just take it. For the thrill. Pretty hardcore like that. Not straight edge at all over here. Don't go fucking crazy. I know, that shit is pretty hardcore. But listen, I'm gonna be real about my drug use. Because that's how you... she's probably gonna get mad at me for throwing spears at her house. But she needs to just get used to that as a part of being here. Super hell needs to come be a thing because characters come back from normal hell all of the time. Right, so... What? At least you're not doing the hard shit like Tylenol. Man, I've been taking some Aleve. And, I don't know, I'm kind of badass. I'm just gonna say it. What? She needs very little food to survive. I eat what she did, like, she wants, for, like, just cuz. You ever take ibuprofen? Oh, you know it, dude. I'm a freak. Somehow this is too much. Can I just, like, there we go. I always knew you were cool, but I never knew you were that cool. I know, yeah. For a while, I thought straight edge was, like, the opposite of what straight edge is. I thought it was, like, hardcore drug abuse. Not, you know, not that. Music just gave up. Okay. Oh, it heals. I thought it was food. It's not. 0.5% of a food. I see. I need to learn how to fish. Where am I? This entire building does not have any purpose. There we go. It actually does have a purpose. I just forgot what it was. Remember blogs? Yeah, now we just have vlogging YouTubers and idiots on the internet who give their opinions about, like, stuff. Like me. I'm me. Simple house. Okay. Feel like I already had that. Alright, there we go. We got it going now. I take bad takes to a new extreme. I'm really surprised what it takes to, like, piss off chat. Like, I honestly expected it to be something other than Danganronpa characters. I don't know why. But mentioning my favorite Danganronpa characters apparently was the line. Alright. Oh, I haven't pooped in, like, a year in-game. Like, there either is no pooping mechanic or I have not done so. Hey, do you live here? I'm gonna eat 1 meat. Should be enough to, like, survive for a while. I wonder if she still lives here. Crafting. Not enough sticks. You know, go get sticks. Yeah, does she still live here? Technology. I need to get shovel. I need to get other things too. God damn. Okay. Other campfire. Wooden campfire. Boom. Eat this real quick so I don't fucking die. And then I guess, like... really want to build a bridge at some point to that little island. And then that's where I'll live. Alright. I need to check and see if she still lives here. Okay, she does. She doesn't like her job. But maybe she can do hunting instead. She's a better gatherer than she is anything else. Okay, cool. So we can hire other people based on their skill sets. I need to find her and flirt her. Where is she? There she is. Hello. Hello. Oh, God. That was sudden. Do you have a minute? Recently got into hunting. Got any tips? Yeah. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. Hey, do you have a minute? Never mind. Hey, do you have a minute? Gossip? Oh, yes. Hey, do you have... oh, whoops. Hey, do you have a minute? God, she likes me. I can say almost anything. Hey, do you have a minute? Okay. I want to tell you something. You're a little too young for me. Okay. Well, that put a damper on that plan. Huh. Huh. There's, how the fuck old is she? Do you have a minute? Can I empty your chamber pot? What the fuck, my dude? I don't know why I'm chopping down this tree. It just happened. I think I'm trying to get wood to make a spear. I've decided that's what I'm doing this for. 29. She's 29. And that makes her a MILF, according to chat. This has horrific implications. I'm going to go to the next town over. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to steal their people. I'm going to find all of the possible wives. I'm going to bring them all home. And I'm going to flirt with all of them. And then one of them will like me. Is MILF a age or is it a state of mind? That's the real question. Do you have what it takes? It is a very pretty game. This is just awful food. I need to, like, check my trap as well. That's been, like, sitting there for, like, a quarter of a season. Berry. Is it an actual berry? Unripe berry. I don't care about unripe berries. That's how you get poisoned. All right. You. Arnold. Your name is very dorky. Hello. Who lives here? No one. I wonder if I can kill these animals. Kinga. Do you have a minute? How have you been? Hey, do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. Hey, do you have a minute? Have you heard any gossip? Hey, do you have a minute? Hey, do you have a minute? Okay, no. I can't apparently tell her to... Lamb. Yes. How much are these animals? Oh my god. They're so expensive. But if you get one, then you can have several, right? That's how breeding works? Who the fuck lives in this town? Roberta, you just... Age 60. Oh, it has their age on them. Alright. Well, how old am I? "19. Ah, okay, yeah. You need to have 2 animals to be successful. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Matilda. 37. Okay. Show me your wares. What do you have? Nothing I give a shit about. Goodbye. Can you move a bit? I like that. Just told him to go somewhere else. Oh, I'm starving. I should get food. Maybe I can just steal food. No. No one fucking lives here. I've determined that no one actually lives in this town. Are you guys having a good time out here? Tybalt. Do you have a minute? Okay, bye. Beefed my chance with him. Alright, wooden spear. Alright. Crouching improves your aim. Every video game has told me that. I only had one, apparently. Oh, okay, we're good. Do I have logs? I do. Okay. You just stand right there for a minute. Bloodied and dying. Wait, no, he just figured it out. He just figured out that he was... Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a spear in this slot, and... It's all mushroom. Just kind of meander after it. I think I might go and kill some of their goats at night. Like, I'll see if I can get away with it without them noticing. That deer is going straight into town. I'm glad, Phoenix. I just did a stream, like, literally, like, an hour ago of me rating all the characters now that it's, like, the season or the game is over. Okay. Can I just... Just frantically running after a deer trying to pull the spears out of its ass. Cool. Please aim somewhere else. The ass is big. The deer is, as the kiddos like to say, thok. This is an important note. I think I had like a little campfire out on like the hilltop here somewhere. No? I guess that's gone now. Okay, I need to get that situated like right now though. Can't just put this fire down in the village. We gotta like find a spot that's clear. Put it up on this hillside here. There we go. How about no? How about no? Absolutely not. What the fuck? We got our intense music while we're just roasting up some meat. I think that's the "you're going to die if you don't do something" music. Wonderful. I'm just gonna pick up some sticks and stuff. I'm still mad that, or still sad that Thick Thoughts domain no longer sends you to Margaret Thatcher's Wikipedia page. I wouldn't describe Margaret Thatcher as a thick thought. I'd use other adjectives. But it would never occur to me to use that collection of words. No. Well, I'm glad you're back. We just got into talking about how we've moved on from chamber pots and moved into whether or not Margaret Thatcher was a thick thought or not. And just for, you know, my hot take, I'm going to go with no. I do not believe that Margaret Thatcher was a thick thought. Thick thought does roll off the tongue fairly well. I'm going to find someone to sell all of these logs to. And they're going to buy them. I think this... Oh. Yes, she has a quest for me. I can tell. There's a little exclamation point above her head. Can I help you with something? Do you have any seeds with you? I'll let you know if I have any to spare. In dialogue. I mean, bitch, same. I wish I had some seeds. Speaking of, how's my town doing? She is not doing great, but she's getting food, which is a good sign. Twitch is on fire right now because of the RAA. I guess that's a thing to talk about. It's unfortunate the way that Twitch is dealing with it. Let's just say that. I've always been extremely paranoid about copyright stuff because I upload all of my VODs to YouTube. So I never play music on my things. When I was playing New Vegas and when I was playing Vice City, I installed mods to make it so that way the radio didn't work. Just so I didn't have to worry about it, right? She's actually kind of in my age range. Do you have a minute? Nice weather we're having. Nice weather we're having. Sorry, I'm married. Okay, well, why wouldn't you be? All of the women of approximately my age are married, and it's kind of Does anyone here sell things? Are you shopkeep? No. But yeah, you don't need a wife, you just need a kid. I don't know how you consummate. I don't know how you get down with the sickness without marriage in this game. I would assume that chastity is some sort of virtue, right? I don't think I can kidnap children either. Hey, show me your wares. Just walk around the back of your house. Sell me things. Logs are worth the same amount as sticks. You can have all of my sticks. What a fucking scam. Unripe berries. You can have all of them as well. Spears are worth 6. That's information. Okay, goodbye. Crafting. Stick. If I convert it into another resource, then it gains value. So it's, I mean, I wish Twitch had, I mean, they kind of let shit go under the radar. They knew that copyright strikes and DMCAs were going to be a thing at some point. But they kind of just like let shit roll because you don't really want to deal with it, you know? Because it was making them money. So why not? I mean, it's not a small rinky dink little operation anymore. It's owned by Amazon. It's owned by the biggest corporation in the world, I think Amazon is, right? They can come up with a better solution than what they've got. And right now their solution is just delete all your VODs, but we give you no way of doing so. And that's kind of bullshit. Kind of real bullshit. Ooh, wooden spears have gone up in value. I will sell you a bunch. Just mute the game audio. I don't see why this shit is happening now. A bunch of music companies started actually throwing their weight at the problem. And that's why it's happening now. Literally, if they hadn't, it would have kept going the way it had been. And I know some people got strikes and claims. I am about 99% positive that I'm solid. I delete VODs if they do have copyrighted stuff. I don't play music. But the system has been shown to have problems, apparently. So, just go through 10 years worth of content in 3 days. Yeah. It's, it was beyond ridiculous their response. If they're gonna respond in this way, they need to go with like, hey, we understand that we're asking a lot from you in a very short amount of time. We're going to, you know, do our best to just delete VODs and not strike you for them. Like they kind of were saying, but actually do that. Because, like, yeah, they have to keep up with DMCAs. Sure, that's the law. Hey, show me your wares. I would like, expensive, though. $180 gold for that. Cancel. Cabbage seed. Sure. I'll be going now. Goodbye. I'm going to give these seeds to that woman, and then maybe she'll like me enough that she's gone now. You are dirty. Good. Oh, she wants specific things. This is a problem. Onion seed and carrot seed. I have to go all the way back to the first town. So, like, do I want something better from Twitch? Do I want a better response than that? Yeah. It's, you know, fully in your responsibility as a streamer to not be put into that situation, but also, like, I've been hearing that they've been claiming, like, Super Mario World music. And it's like, okay. So it's kind of one of those things that, like, I don't know. There's weird stuff that's copyrighted. Like I was talking about. Like, the music for, New Vegas, I turned off, right? I turned off the music for, New Vegas. But on YouTube, and I don't know as if it's going to be the same way on Twitch, on YouTube, they claimed the ambient soundtrack from New Vegas. Which, I'm not even sure if people are aware there was an ambient soundtrack, you know? A friend got a strike for police, ambulance, fire truck site. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff needs to be dealt with. Like, if you are just, like, straight up playing music on your channel and you're not, you know, I don't know, doing a critique of it, which I would not recommend doing right now, doing, like, you know, actual fair use critique of music at this point, because you're going to risk your channel doing something you are completely legally able to do because Twitch is incompetent in being able to actually handle this situation. But I digress. I wouldn't recommend doing that kind of thing right now. There should be consequences for making DMCA claims. Yes. Like, there should be heavy fines. Like, you should have to pay whatever, like, several times over what you're, you know. And we're not talking, like, a difference of opinion on stuff, where it's like, oh, well, I believe that this is fair use. I'm not talking about that. When I talk about false claims, I'm talking about straight up, like, false claims, you know? Where, like, the person has no right in owning it, and they're claiming it anyway. Baby Hazel being a real clear example of that, where they claim shit that they don't own. That kind of stuff is just bizarre to run into. But the thing is, with most DMCA claims, you usually, if you're gonna get to the point where you can call damages, you actually have to take them to court. You actually have to go through, like, a legal process. Their claim does not require that burden. And so you're sort of, it's Vinny. You're guilty until proven innocent, sort of thing. And that's not a good way to do things, because it just sort of, it puts an undue burden on people. And they do seem to be going after people based off of basically just nothing? It's not a good situation. It really isn't. Alright. Firewood is worth 2, whereas a spear is worth 7. So I'm going to go and sell this firewood that I've got, but a wooden spear is worth more. But you get 7 for 1 log, whereas you get 4 firewood for 2. So that'd be 8. So firewood is actually better, I think. Is that correct? Because you make 4 per. You use 1 log to make 4. Going to court is expensive, you know? Going to court is very expensive. And you can put someone in litigation hell for a while. And that is a tactic to win court cases. You just fucking drag them through court for as long as possible. It's not really legal, but again, you're going to have to win that court case to even argue the fact that, like, that's what they were doing. So, that's not a good situation. You can run someone through the court system for long enough that they basically have to give in. When the roof leaked at Grover apartment, and it destroyed Tilda's laptop, it was sort of a decision for us that, like, are we going to be able to, you know, fight this, like, legally? Are we going to be able to, like, pull that off? And we eventually came to the conclusion that, like, no, financially, this might be too difficult for us to pull off. Which is kind of bullshit, because they were absolutely wrong. Hi, Abigail. I know, you're upset about it too, even though you weren't around back then. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I think you weren't born yet. I know. You're a baby. That's what I'm trying to say. Hi, Abby. I'm gonna have to find food fairly quickly or I'm gonna die. I wonder if there's someone who just sells food in town. I haven't seen anyone who just sells food. Just foraging sticks off the ground. What are your thoughts about sounds of people's voices getting claimed? I hadn't heard that one. I mean, that's really where it's extreme. If it were just like person plays like Metallica, just straight up plays and Justice for All on stream, and then is like, what the fuck? Like, nah, dude, you can't do that. But if it's like the sound of my voice gets claimed, or like, you know, the sound of wind gets claimed, the ambient sound of wind is claimable, then yeah, no, you have a problem there. Show me your wares. I need food. I just straight up need food from someone. Who's selling food? Someone whispered and it got claimed by an ASMR. Yeah. Silence getting claimed. That's where it's bullshit for sure. I'm fully willing and able to rob anyone. Child, I need food. I need food from literally anyone who's willing to sell me some. No, I don't want you. I'm gonna die. I'm just straight up gonna die because I can't find any food. Okay. These mushrooms will tide me over for a bit so I don't starve to death. But, like, my HP bar is dropping right now. It's because I'm not eating. But there's not really anything I can do about that because there's not any fucking food. Alright, that'll keep me alive for a minute. Oh, Jesus. Hunting at night is scary. What? What? Okay. Alright, I've got my little, like, encampment up on top of this ridge here. I can cook some food here, and that should give me enough food to make it home. God damn. It is just straight up basic survival necessities now, isn't it? Where's my little... Is it up the hill more? It's all the way up here? Yeah, it is. Damn. I'm not allowed anywhere near the city. So, I don't know. It's a shitty situation. Some people know better than to be using copyrighted music on their streams. Like, that is not part of the game. But I feel like that the system needs to allow for that to be a thing. If a company says that I can stream their game, then I should be able to play the music from the game. I shouldn't have to mute the music from Grand Theft Auto in order to stream it. That should be just part of the experience. And I feel like I definitely got a worse experience out of Fallout New Vegas and Vice City because I didn't turn on the music because I realized I was going to get copyright claimed on YouTube. So I just didn't. It's a bad situation, and it shouldn't be like that. That's where the line is for me. If you're playing music that you have not paid for, that is, you shouldn't do that. I heard the guy who made the Stadia have that that claim, and any respect for him that I had left is gone. That's not how it works. I mean, like, I'm partnered with nexus.gg/RevScarecrow. You can buy this game here on that website, right? And the reason that companies reach out to me to sell their games is because they realize that I'm essentially, for all of my personality, what I end up being for a lot of companies is an advertisement. There's value to be had there, and I'm definitely changing how this game is experienced and how other games are experienced. You know? Oh, he didn't even work on the Stadia. He made games for it. Oh, that's an interesting claim to fame. Imagine being so shit at your job that you claim that you were part... What? Yeah, exactly. This guy in chat says that he bought Frostpunk because of me. Like, cool. I got people into a good game. No Gardis likes that game now. Alright, where is this? It also looks like my food resets, whenever I go through a new season. Speaking of, it still says Dogrampa. Frogs Punk. I don't know. I feel like there's nothing else to be said there. I realize that Twitch is on a hard spot, but it's a hard spot of their own creation. Like many of the streamers who were streaming music that they shouldn't have been. They were put into this position, but, you know, everyone kind of just let it roll because it was good for Twitch. Which should have been a red flag for everyone. It's alarming that Twitch could possibly do anything worse than YouTube, and somehow they managed to do a worse copyright system than YouTube. It's just alarming and confusing. I still haven't figured out how you fish. I have a wooden spear in the lake. It's not a valid form of government, but I will try and get... There we go. Getting weapons out of lake. This is the first time I've been on this island. It's kind of neat. I like it. Small, big enough for a nice house. Probably upgrade my house a few times, then I'll put it on here. Yeah, they decided to not do Rewind, YouTube Rewind this year, which is, you know, there would be the cognitive dissonance of that, you know, hey guys, what a great year it was. Which, you know, I feel like 2019 was a bad year. I feel like 2020, everyone has sort of agreed that it's pretty much one of the worst years ever. It's ending on a good note in a lot of ways, so that's cool. But, yeah. I live in a very specific world where I cannot go outside for days and days on end. And that is definitely something that I recognize, that, like, the fact that, like, my 2020 has been, being stuck inside and watching people, like, tweet about how cool their party was, and then they're like, oh man, why is everyone mad at me? Like, I don't know. 2020, bad year. Doing a YouTube Rewind for this year, I think it was a good call on their part to not, because that probably was a bad idea. No one would have liked, no one would have liked YouTube Rewind. It wouldn't have been good. I don't think, as sad as it is to say, I don't think I'll be in a YouTube Rewind. I don't think I make the kind of content that they like to, appreciate for YouTube Rewinds. I'm also not popular enough in order to forego that fact. Some creators, like, they can be exactly not the kind of content that YouTube wants, but will still be in it because they have to recognize that those people exist on their platform regardless of what they feel about it. I feel like PewDiePie was in at least one YouTube Rewind, for example. I think Logan Paul was as well. These are not people that I feel like YouTube really wants to celebrate, but they're kind of forced into it because, you know, they're popular, so they gotta, like, point them out to some degree. So, basically, I need to be a bigger bastard, I think. I think that's the trick right now, is to just be a prick. Just be evil. I think having morals and, not just the mushrooms, but, like, having, like, any sort of self-respect is, bad for careers. PewDiePie was in, like, the second or third ever, Rewind. Yeah. I mean, there hasn't ever been a good YouTube Rewind, I feel like. I think they recognized that 2018's was exceptionally bad. I forget I can run, but I can't really because I'm starving. I have money, right? I have 136. I'm gonna eat all of these mushrooms. I hope that she's finding us food. I'm trying not to eat any food out of the storage because doing so is bad. Okay. I ate the anti-poisoning one on accident a few times. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up redemptions for pick someone to raid. I had it closed down the entire stream. I'm testing out this mechanic. I don't know if it's going to stay or not. I think it's going to take one really bad raid where I end up raiding someone who's just fucking awful for me to not do it. I trust you guys to some degree. I trust people who have been here for approximately 2 weeks every fucking day, which is about how many hours you'd have to watch me in order to get that many channel points. So, like, I think I can trust y'all if you're at that point. We'll see. But it'll be a way of me, like, I don't know, connecting with people that y'all like as well. Alright. Do you have things for sale? Do you have things for sale? Show me your wares. 2. Forget which one she wanted. Alright, I'll go now. Alright, what is the quest I have? I should probably save. I haven't done that in a while. Okay, I've got enough. And then I just go back to her and give her that, and then we're good. I bought too much, but... Can I use the new feature to pick myself? I mean, preferably you pick someone who's alive. And also probably someone outside of our network of people that, like, I hang out with. Find someone else named Rev. I mean, if no one redeems it, then I'll just end up, you know, finding someone. Soup. God, it's expensive, though. Meat with gravy. Flatbread, 20. God, it's the cheapest thing, and it's got the best nutrition. Oh, God, no. Just a couple. That's good enough. Actually, I should probably sell some of this random shit I've got. You want firewood? Oh, interesting. I can sell stolen shit. That's cool. How about sticks? You want sticks? You want fur? You want log? Okay, good. Good. Goodbye. Weird looking kid. Alright, let's go and eat that flatbread. Alright. Someone very... You know what? I'm not going to take any quests right before I stop. Duck channel? Tell me more. Alright, also, how is... What's her name doing? She's not becoming any more happy or unhappy. She has no one to hang out with. I need fertilizer. I need to go buy fertilizer from town. Raccoon Todd. Is that a channel where it's literally a raccoon or what? Why is this game so pretty? I know. They really took some time to make sure that it was a good looking game. How much are cows? Jesus, fuck. Show me your wares. I need fertilizer. Sure. I'll go now. Goodbye. I forgot I was gonna try and kill an animal, like, at night when no one could see me. It won't let me redeem the thing. Someone else already probably redeemed it. No. For some reason, that's just not an option. Okay. Weird. Well, we'll do that if no one else redeems. How about that? Did I not enable it? It should be enabled. Alright, she's precisely this direction, so we're just going to run as soon as we can run. Okay, we can run now. Picking up and selling sticks is kind of inefficient, but, like, it lightens my load as well as giving me money, which is always good. Should probably kill this random deer. Is that a fox up the hill? I think it is. I missed and it didn't flinch. It is a stick. I've missed. Okay. Zesty Sword, thank you for the 33. Holy shit, months of support. That is a long time. God, yeah, DashCon. I saw Cecil Baldwin was talking about DashCon the other day. He was referencing the Four Seasons landscaping event. And someone was like, oh, it's like DashCon again. And he was like, dude, you have no idea. I have so many stories. He's the voice of Cecil from Night Vale, which is a fucking great podcast. I've stopped listening to it, but the beginning was great. It had a really cool aesthetic. I first started listening to it when I went up to visit Tilda once, and I got real sick. Like, I got, like, a super cold, which sucked because it's like, you know, we have to pay for flights to and from Texas, and, you know, I get sick with, like, a shitty cold as soon as I get up there. So I'm just, like, laying in bed, trying not to die, and just wishing to get better so I can hang out with my girlfriend at the time. Someone pissed in the ball pit. I feel like after a certain point, people were just trying to make DashCon as shit as possible. Well, let me go ahead and just... Can I have my spear back? My axe is about to break. Should probably start finding rocks. I have plenty of sticks, probably. Just, you know, punch the deer to death. Punch deer ass until it dies. There we go. And we're good. It worked. I need another stone. Should look for a stone on the way there. It's a fun game. We'll see if I keep streaming it. I might switch it out for something like people have recommended Disco Asylum and a bunch of other games. I need to find my list. I also need to start that Airbud thing, but we'll see how I end up actually doing that. I think I've spoken about that a couple times where it's like, can I even do that right now with the way that Elysium, excuse me. Can I even do that? I don't know. We gotta go and do some more adulting kind of shit tomorrow, which is gonna suck, but you know, that's how it works. But hopefully it's fun. Here you are. I hope it helps. Glad to help. I think that basically canceled out the one time I killed a goose in cold blood in front of everyone. Just wanted to make sure I did that quest real quick before, you know. Disco Elysium would be a worse dyslexia nightmare than Homestuck. Oh, no. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and raid someone. Let's see if there's any art. There's not. Alright, so if that's the case, then I will, an AI Solanum Files is another one that's on this list wherever it is. There's a really good video for tomorrow. So, there's that. I'm gonna see if anyone is anyone redeemed the thing. Doesn't seem like it's working. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream and raid whatever that channel is that Natalie was talking about. I'll check out the recommended channel as well. The channel is Dash Ducks. Alright, cool. That works for me. We're gonna raid them. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys. I will see you guys Monday with something with Mike. I don't know what. We probably need recommendations on that as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Brr.